Hey YouTube, this is TheHoffN'Snoff coming at you with a Galaxy-Photon deck profile, and I hope you guys enjoy. To start off, you're going to be running 3 Galaxy-Eyes Photon Dragons, obviously. If this card attacks a monster, you can choose to use its effect to banish both of them until the end of the damage step, and if it attacks an XYZ monster and uses this effect, you gain 500 attack for each XYZ material that was currently on that XYZ monster when this effect resolves. So, he's a really good card. 3,000 attack, 2,500 defense, and he's a level 8. For your spellcasters of the deck, you're going to be running 3 Galaxy Wizards. When this guy's on the field, you contribute him to bring 1 Galaxy card from your deck to your hand. He's a 0 attack and a 1,800 defense. You can also double his level to 8, giving you access alongside with Galaxy-Eyes Photon Dragon to very powerful rank 8 XYZ monsters. You then run 3 copies of Galaxy Knight. This guy can be normal summoned if you control a Galaxy or Photon monster at the time, and when he is normal summoned using this effect, he loses 1,000 attack until the end of the turn. You can also target 1 Galaxy-Eyes Photon Dragon in your deck, in your graveyard, and special summon it in defense position. And his attack decrease comes back during the end of the turn. You also run 2 Photon Thrashers. It's always good to have that special summon, and he's a 21 hitter if you don't control any other monsters, so it's always good to have him in there. Then you have 2 Photon Crushers, basically a Goblin attack force with only 2,000 attack. And then 1 Honest, because every card in here is a light monster, so it's always kind of an obvious card, really. And that's it for the monster lineup. For your spells, you run 3 MST. Obviously, this is a spam deck, so you're not going to really want to deal with back row, so that's why you run 3 MSTs. 3 Galaxy Zeros. If this card, you can use this card to target 1 Galaxy or Photon, Galaxy or Photon monster in your graveyard and special summon it to the field, and equip this card to it. And if that card is destroyed during the damage step, you can destroy this card instead, and if you do use that effect, its attack is decreased to 0. So, and its effects are negated when you use this effect. Axial Light, you can, you run 2 of these, and you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower Galaxy or Photon monster from your deck in face-up attack position, and you can only use this effect once per turn, and you also can't normal summon or special summon anymore during that turn after you use this effect. Galaxy Expedition. If you control a level 5 or higher Photon or Galaxy monsters, special summon 1 level 5 or higher Photon or Galaxy monster from your deck in face-up defense position. Your card, you can only activate Galaxy Expedition once per turn. Sorry, I had to read that effect because I don't really remember it. So you run 2 of those because it's consistent, and it's always good to have 2 if you really need it. Trade in 2 of those for some draw power if you really need it. Staples for your spells, you got Book of Moon and Dark Coal. You run Photon Sanctuary to special summon 2 tokens. That's mainly there just to tribute summon for your Galaxy-Eyes Photon Dragon. And Galaxy Queen's Light, which allows you to target 1 face-up level 7 or higher monster that you control, and the levels of all your monsters that are currently face-up that you control become that level. So that's really good to special summon rank 7 XYZs and stuff like that. And that's it for the spells. And then you run 3 copies of Fiendish Chain, which is a continuous spell that basically acts like an equipped card to your opponent's monster. Its effects are negated, and it can no longer attack. And running 3 of this is kind of a lot, but it really, really helps in the long run. 2 Trap Suns, because you don't want to deal with some of their trap cards that are really annoying. You have to be careful when you use this card, though, because in general it will hurt you as well, because you're going to need some of these trap cards in here, so just when you use this card, use it wisely. 1 Safe Zone, because it's absolutely hilarious when you equip it to some of your monsters. Threatening Roar, because you just don't want to take any battle damage sometimes, and that's why you have that in there. And then for your staples, you got 1 Bottomless, 1 Mirror Force, 1 Compulsory Evacuation Device, 1 Torrential Tribute, and 1 Solemn Warning. And that is it for the traps. Now onto the extra deck. 2 tokens for your Galaxy Expedition, if you want them. You don't have to have them, but it's always cool. You run 1 number 39 Utopia. Negate the attack of any attack, actually, by detaching 1 XYZ material. 2500 attack, 2000 defense. You have... I'm not really sure how to pronounce this name. Star Liege something. You should be able to see it on the video. He's 2000 attack, 1000 defense. You can detach 2 XYZ materials from this card to target 1 monster, or 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Its effects are negated, and when this card leaves the field and goes to the graveyard, you are able to draw 1 card. Or is it destroyed by battle? When it's sent to the graveyard. So, if it's sent to the graveyard, you get to draw 1 card. That's always good. Then you run 2 copies of, like, its other form, Star Liege Lord Galactian, which allows you to detach either 1 or 2 XYZ materials, and depends on how many you detach. You can either activate special summon 1 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from your hand, or you could special summon 1 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from your deck, if you detach 2, and 1 is from your hand. Then you have number 69. When this card is summoned, it negates... Is it when it's summoned? Yeah, when it's summoned, you negate all the effects of XYZ monsters currently on the field, and you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card to take another XYZ monster's effect, basically, is what it is. It's 2600 attack and 1400 defense, and it's 2 level 4 monsters. There's 2 level 4 light monsters, Castellar Omega. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card. All Castellar monsters, and that's involving himself, you currently control are unaffected by spells and trap effects this turn. So that's really good. Rank 4. Then you have Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, and then number C107 Neo Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon, and of course its lower form, number 107 Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon, and you have 2 of those guys. And a Felgren, which allows you to detach 1 XYZ material, I believe. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card. Then you can target 1 face-up monster on the field this turn, and it's unaffected. Oh, its effects are negated, but it's unaffected by other card effects, period. So, that's the extra deck, and I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. Comment, and tell me what else I could add, or my friend can add. This is actually my friend's deck. What he can add inside of his extra deck, or even a side deck, perhaps. And just give me comments in general, what you think about this deck. Thumbs up, subscribe, and this is TheHoffN'Snoff, out.